Gotta bear with me right now. Alright. So is the earth flat or not? Unsure, but many, not all, believe that the earth was not a round spherical shape, but believe that all life lives on a flat plane. So the question is, do you believe in the flat earth, or is it just a theory? The earth has been one of the most controversial topics in history, from ancient times to famous YouTubers/influencers giving information, persuading us, and arguing on how it can be true. Now, all said and done, we all believe that it is a round globe, but what about the others that do believe in it? I'm not saying that I'm a so-called flat earther or a member of Flat Earth Society, but just think and listen to what I'm about to say to prove that the earth is not flat. History. Now, what makes an earth an earth? Our planet is one of the more unique ones in our solar system. Not only is it the only one that has liquid on the surface, but it's the only one that's habitable to humans. In the early ages of mankind, the question to everyone was can I travel to another place without falling off the edge of the earth? Many explorers managed to sail or traverse around the world, but one of the most famous out of the bunch was Christopher Columbus. But he wasn't trying to find if the earth was flat. Columbus was trying to prove to see if there was a faster route to Asia, because back then that was where they got their most valuables from. During his exploration, many were convinced or concerned that he would travel off the edge because no one saw or knew about the outside world. But he sent out to go south towards the current day Caribbeans, not only to find new land in the current country that we live in, but the exploration proved that the earth didn't have an edge and wasn't flat. Now, the discussions. The discussion about the earth was a topic in the ancient times. Even though they didn't have much art to show the real earth, they had a brain and a stick. One mathematician by the name of Eratosthenes made the discovery of the earth's circumference. He made this remarkable finding from just a stick. He put the stick into the ground and calculated the earth's circumference from degrees from shadow from one point to another. How he did this was, one, he found out from one point, which was 500 miles or 5,000 stadia, their measurement back then from a sunrise, which calculates to 7.2 degrees. He then divided it by 360 because of a circle is 360 degrees. Once he divided it, he then multiplied it once he divided it, you would get an answer of 50. Multiply it by 500 miles, and you would get 25,000 miles, which is your circumference of the earth. This was a phenomenal discovery or calculation coming from humans 2,600 years ago, because he was only 100 miles off from the real Earth's circumference, which was 24,900 miles. This equation from Eratosthenes did to prove that the Earth was round and not flat from just a person and a stick. Geography and art. The first map created was in 6th century BC, and it was called the Anaximander. This map was created in Europe and Asia, and it showed only the parts of their countries. Once technology started to become more accessible to us, the map started to change and show the modern day world. Two maps stand out in particular is the Anaximander and the 16th century map when Christopher Columbus sailed. Both have their distinct qualities and areas that show which part of the world they are in. The Anaximander map shows that they believed that they were the only ones who were on the earth, and as you can see, surrounded by an ocean. Once the map connected from the Eratosthenes era, there had to be more land than just Europe and Asia. In the 16th century, when Columbus sailed out to the Caribbean, he found more than just Europe and Asia. The map drastically changed to show North America and many other countries which completed the modern day globe. Conclusion. Now hopefully I have widened your mind just a little on how the earth was. From the ancient times where mankind was curious as we are, figured out how the earth was using modern day math to where technology was created to sail and find the rest of the world. Now that we have 20th century technology to show us how our planet looks and other planets in the solar system, I can assure you that the earth is round.